Keeping venomous reptiles is an unforgiving hobby, requiring proper training and lots of experience. One simple mistake can be the difference between life and death. Remember, the most venomous snake in the world is the one that just bit you. There are no venomous snakes with training wheels. Just because you see Viperkeeper handle snakes a certain way does not mean you should try it too.
Hey, Viperkeeper here with an Elvis update. A fan who I'll put his name up in the banner stopped by and visited Elvis at Reptile World in St. Cloud, Florida, where he's currently residing, and provided a few minutes of nice video of Elvis in his enclosure, interacting with him to some degree. Elvis takes notice that there's somebody standing there and checking him out, and looks around, does a bunch of tongue flicking, and looks interested in what's going on outside of his enclosure. So I will shut up at this point, and you can watch the clip. I might also add that this person that provided the video talked to George Van Horn, the owner, and George is hoping to breed Elvis next breeding season. So this indeed is good news. It's something that I could not provide. I have to admit, when I saw the video, brought some watery eyes, sort of like what it's doing now. I really missed the bloke, but he's in a much better position than he had here at the lair. And you know, this is what I do. I obtain the young animals and I raise them up to adulthood, and then I move them on to better situations for them. That's the whole idea. At least the very big snakes I do this with. You know, the smaller viprids and stuff I usually keep, and you know, Echis and sawscales and the blue and solaris and such. The smaller snakes I usually keep around, but these very large snakes, I don't have the proper facilities to keep them. So once they get to a certain size and age, I find another home for them where they would be much better off. So I'll shut up at this point and you can watch the remainder of the video. Well, these lesser Sunda Island pit vipers are growing up, and I want to clean these cages today. This female is now here, so it's time for this. I think this one's a male, is going across the way in another empty cage, large size like this. And I want to put the two rocket mutants that are in the bins in these cages, so because those little guys scamper out of the bins, and I think they'll be a little bit easier to work with in here. So the first thing I'm going to do is, I fed this guy yesterday, is, well, you can't even get the cage. So I'm gonna remove its furniture. I'm gonna shut the door just so it doesn't scamper. I'll be right back. All I'm gonna do is put this in the other cage.
Oh, you know something's up. You know something's up.
Okay, that's situated, so let's go ahead and move this one. This is an August of 2020 specimen. Just ate yesterday. Hello. I know, I'm not like these other YouTubers that take their animals out of their cage every 5 minutes just for photo shots. I don't work that way. You know, it's scary. Stay there. You'll have a nice place to go and you have your furniture already in place. Yeah, that's yours. There you go. So I already moved the stickers over and stuff. He's quite apprehensive and unhappy. At least I think it's a male. Males do not grow as big as the females. Yeah, I believe I'm correct. This is a male. Can't see it, but this is a 2017 male in that cage up there in the top. As you see, they don't get very big compared to the females, which get quite large. So we're gonna give it a little bit of water. Humidity in its cage, and he should disappear into his furniture. Oh, well, that's not very clean, is it? I'm going to clean that with a little bit of Cavicide. Hopefully you won't take too much offense to that. I'll try to keep my fingers out of the fire zone. Okay, now we can sort of actually see the animal in addition to having a place to live. What's going on there? All right. So now we'll let the animal settle down. It'll be butthurt for a couple of weeks, but hopefully it will come back on feed. I did this today because he ate last night. He almost eats every week. Just like your typical male snake, will eat really when they want to. These two guys down here, the 2017 brothers, are just really difficult to feed. Very difficult to feed. He's in his hut. He's up there. You can see he left last week's meal in his water bowl, which has to be cleaned out. But he and I have a real hate relationship going on, because in order to get him to eat, I have to tease feed him, and it's an adversarial sort of thing. Eventually, not every single week he gets the idea and eats, but these males are generally only eating every couple of weeks. And it's a real battle to get them to eat. That's just the way it goes. Males are just designed to grow to a certain point, find a female, breed, and then after that they don't care if they die or starvation or not. But that's That's what I usually see happen, unfortunately. Weasel. I know you can't really sort of hear me, but oh, there. There we go. The tail went the waggy waggy. Come on. You gotta work for it, dude.
Well, the head has moved.
Aha! Oh, there you go, bud. Mr. Weasel's another old timer here at the lair. Had him since he was a baby in 2005. He's been a favorite ever since. But he is getting up there in age. I did have other Moorish vipers, but they were wiped out in the Great Plague in 2008, 2009. Beautiful red, brick red colored ones. They were fantastic, but they didn't make it, and I haven't been able to find a mate for him, which is sad, of course. So we'll let him sit there and enjoy his rodent.